Irish directors of Shelbourne have now initiated talks with the Turkish owners to try and buy that Turkish stake in a bid to try and save Damien Duff's job.
Well, there's actually an update to that, but yes, that's the product. It's actually it's sort of since sort of emerged and sort of confirmed it myself as well that they're actually not looking for their money back that they've put in. The Turkish owner. So yeah, the Turkish owner of Shelbourne is also the owner of Hull City. This is a guy called Akun Ilikali, who again was consistently referred to by media types such as myself as the Turkish Simon Cowell. But that's because he's like an incredibly famous person in Turkey, to the point when they took over Shels, there would have been a lot of Turkish people turning up at games trying to like stand near where he was and, you know, get selfies. A couple of times he was there. So he is the guy behind it. But this situation, I was astonished when I heard that this was happening, that, you know, that it was going to end. But the tension has been brewing for some time around Duff's position, that basically the goalposts moved for Duff when the takeover happened. And there has been probably, when it came to recruitment and matters of that nature, it was becoming clear that Duff wasn't in full control of what was happening in that regard.
And he had been before the Turkish investment.
Okay. Yeah, it was an annoyance. And his contract was up. But a couple of weeks back, I was asking some questions about this. The impression seemed to be contract. Yeah, talks going on, a few issues to resolve, but the feeling was it would happen. But then it went quiet. It was actually after the game in Drogheda last Friday that I spoke to him, others spoke to him, and you got wind that he was now saying it in, you know, I don't know what's happening at this football club. I'm the manager of this football club. I mean, he even basically said it on Shels TV, like their own in-house channel, that this was, he didn't quite put it as bluntly on that forum, but he was making it clear. Like, you know, you hear him saying things like, next season I'm either going to be in the dugout, I'm going to be in the Riverside stand, which is where like the fans would congregate to watch the game. So this was like an escalation of his unhappiness. You know, there was an awareness that he wasn't chuffed with the way things were, but I don't think he'd laid it out so clearly. So I guess then, you know, I talked about Monday, like there was a couple of, Paddy Barrett, Shelbourne player, was on stage at the event I was doing on Monday, and he was out of contract and he didn't know where he stood, and that was very much the message. And there seemed to be a sense around Shels people of almost despondency, what's happening.